Dolly Parton expressed herself through songwriting, and she had a way with words. She also honored her love of language with the literacy charity she founded, the Imagination Library. Tonight, Brandon Truitt takes us to one of the many communities in Massachusetts where kids learn to read with help from Parton's generosity.
By Kimberly and James Dean.
The McClanahan family is known to pick up a good book. It was Beatrice who started reading to her younger sister Freya in the thick of the pandemic, thanks to books sent right to their door from one very famous artist.
Freya's name was on it. She was only 3. She didn't get much mail of her own, so that was like super exciting.
It's the result of Dolly Parton's Imagination Library, one of the late singer's marquee philanthropic initiatives. The nonprofit sends one book a month to a child from the day they're born until they turn 5. The McClanahans signed up for the free program through Pathways for Children. The Child Development Center brought the Imagination Library to the North Shore in Cape Ann in 2021. More than 3,000 families have taken part so far.
They start with The Little Engine That Could, and they end with Look Out Kindergarten, Here I Come. They can have a library of 60 books by the time they go on to kindergarten, and they're not the only one.
Dolly Parton started all of this in the hospital of her hometown in East Tennessee. It was a way to honor her father, who couldn't read nor write. More than 30 years later, the organization reports handing out more than 200 million books to children worldwide.
It made me feel good in my heart that I could do something to make Daddy proud. And the bigger it gets, the more I think about my dad, and to think he must be up there somewhere thinking, yeah, you go, you did it.
There are more than a dozen cities and towns in Massachusetts with Imagination Library partnerships. The only qualification is that you live in a town that has one. It made a difference for the McClanahan family and countless others.
They're constantly surrounded by books, and the Dolly Parton books are a big part of that.
Her physical loss is felt, but her impact, continues to live.
The world lost a titan, but with every book delivered, a new chapter of her legacy begins. In Gloucester, Brandon Truitt, WBZ News.